Live. We live, baby. All right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Cowboy Cam, here on the podcast. Thank y'all for allowing me to do this Flex Network. Let's get right to it. All right. So supposedly, what's going down in the NFL is um, this there's been talks about extending the season, adding extra games for the players, shortening the preseason. And, when things are pretty quiet in the NFL about that, that means things are going good. And of course, my Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones, is leading the charge because, he's all about his money, all about his bread. And so supposedly they're looking at one more game, adding making instead of a 16 game season, a 17 game season, also shortening the preseason to two preseason games. Now I know you're thinking, what, just one more game? What does that do? What does that add? Well, with this one more game, it adds a total of, I believe, $2.5 million in revenue, which goes straight to the teams. And they split that between the team, the owner, and the players. And so it's a great thing cap wise speaking, because now you got $15 million in cap space that could possibly be added. Which is why I've been screaming at Dak Prescott, to make sure you get your money, man, get your money's worth. Jerry Jones knows what he's doing. There's a reason a lot of teams paid their quarterbacks early. You would think that most teams would be in a panic. Hey, thank you, thanks, Mike. Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, you would think a lot of teams would be in panic, but a lot of teams didn't blink an eye, paying their quarterbacks. Carson Wentz got paid. Jared Goff got paid. If this deal goes through, you'll see a lot of teams not afraid to move off of quarterbacks. A lot of teams not afraid to take on new contracts of that sort. So be on the lookout for that. Also, Richard Sherman has also told NFL players to save their money, be prepared for a strike. A lot of NFL players aren't necessary. Some guys don't want to play extra game. Some guys, and if you shorten the preseason, you're shortening the training camp session of the offseason. And so shorter training camp, a lot more injuries, a lot less training. You can see where some players, find a discomfort in that, not wanting to do that. Let's see, what else is out there? That is all that's going on in the NFL world. Colin Kaepernick's, there's not didn't do a full dive into that, but he has a official, I guess, tryout coming Saturday, which is really odd because the free day during the week for a lot of NFL teams to do tryouts is Tuesdays. And so for them to set something up Saturday, don't confirm with him, basically last minute deal. Hey, be here Saturday. We're possibly gonna have some teams out there, some GMs to view you. It seems a bit off. Like when I first seen the report, I was excited because I was like, oh yeah, Cap's going to get his tryout. Cool. I guess a lot of the NFL, I was assuming a lot of NFL owners got together and were like, yeah, let's see this guy. Let's see it. And now when you piece everything together and Jay-Z being a part of leading the forefront of this tryout, I'm not sold. I think it's a PR stunt, which if I'm the NFL, I would do. You get a chance to put the whole deal to rest. No more basically we gave him a shot. It wasn't good enough. It's a tough break because it's a lose-lose for Colin Kaepernick. But I just got to say this for the people, you may not like what he done, but one thing you can't say is he sucked. You can't say he lost his job. He was benched. No, he was sat. He was down due to injury, which put him on the sideline, and he got his job back once he was clear and healthy, in which he went 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 2 rushing touchdowns, and I think he played in 11 games, a 10-game start, 10 game starts, played in 11, which is really good because that's what got Jimmy Garoppolo his contract. Now, the only difference is Jimmy Garoppolo, I believe, a year and a half later, won 6 games, but they were later in the season. Not a lot of people knew what to expect from the 49ers with Jimmy Garoppolo, but I mean, he posted the same stats: 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, same completion percentage at 62%. The only difference was that 49ers defense was better, which allowed them to win a few games. Let's see. I would say he's a very good player and he knows how to play the position, but what he did was very yeah, hey, plain and I can't fault you for that, Kyle. Right on the money, man. But he is a very good player, and let's if Michael Bennett and Eric Reed got another shot, and I believe Michael Bennett stood for the anthem with the Cowboys. Let's just see how this plays out. But in all honesty, I don't think it's necessarily a fair shot. I would really like to see him with. I mean, he doesn't even know what receivers he's throwing to, and so it's really just a bad situation that he has to make the most out of. And so basically, after all of that, NFL update wise, just be on the lookout for an extended season, less preseason, and NFL players going on strike. If Richard Sherman speaks about the players, you should listen. The guy's basically a genius, Stanford graduate. He's a part of the NFL player union, so he definitely knows what he's talking about with that. So definitely be watching your news feeds. If I see anything, I'll post it from the Flex Network, but I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you share the video, share it with your friends, get your friends to like the Flex Network. It's all we do is flex our football smarts. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys enjoy your morning. Congratulations to Flex Mike, you guys, on the birth of his baby. And hopefully we have him back here soon. Peace, love, and happiness out there for you all. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good one.